Hello everybody and welcome to the Ozzimon Library. Of course, I am the librarian, and in today's video I'm turning the main 5 members of the Teen Titans into rookie level Digimon. I think that's pretty simple. I will be further exploring each and every Digimon's evolution line, including armored evolutions, but for now I thought I'd just tackle all 5 main members. And, of course, if you do want to see the extra members, of course, we've got characters like Kid Flash and Terra and things like that. Do let me know, and I may do them as well. So let's dive straight into this video with our leader, Nightwing. Yes, I went down the Nightwing route because there's more than one Robin, and I feel like I can have some fun with doing each one of the main Robins as their later hero identities, leaving Damian Wayne to be the Robin. So let's talk about Nightwing's Digimon. So I wanted a athletic martial artist like rookie Digimon with some sharp claws, kind of giving him a bird, sort of like, animal features, because, well, of course, Nightwing is a Robin and Robins are birds. I'm going to give him as a strimmer stakes and some throwable items on his belt. The throwable items would be some folded up shurikens and some smoke pellets, because why the fuck not? I'm going to keep Nightwing's color palette here too, with this almost grayish black, this blue, and some yellow. Now the reason why there's yellow, just mostly because it symbolizes 1, Robin, but 2, I just needed a color to kind of contrast, kind of blend in well with the blue and the off black, so I thought maybe yellow would work really well here. I'm going to obviously sharpen the claws, make them grey, and his eyes are actually going to be somewhat of a mask, symbolizing, of course, Nightwing's, mask. His eskrima sticks can obviously come off his back and be used as main weapons, but they live on his back. And yeah, he's basically going to be some form of humanoid bird, very much like Blaziken from Pokemon. So I give you, of course, our Nightwing rookie Digimon, which I've just simply dubbed Nightwingmon. He is a fierce leader rookie Digimon who's very happy to dive into battle. He's very swift with lots of kicks and flips, and he knows how to wield his skrimmer sticks. But you do not want to mess with him when he unleashes his Night Stick combo. So, with Nightwing out of the way, let's dive into one of the smartest members of the Teen Titans, that of course being Cyborg. So when it came to Cyborg, I wanted to do something a bit wacky and weird. I didn't want every single one of these to be completely humanoid, because pretty much most of them are, so I think Cyborg would work really well with being slightly different. So I thought about his canon, I thought about circuitry and robot. There are lots of different type of robot-like Digimon, so it's not unheard of. So I decided to make some form of head on a spider-like body. Honestly, the first thing I thought of was actually Sid from Toy Story. You know how he puts the spider doll on those spider legs, the baby doll on the spider legs? Basically that. So using that as somewhat of an inspiration, I made sure that half his face was a nice, dark-skinned colour with a bright green eye and a nice ear, kind of symbolising Cyborg's head, and then the rest of him will be machines, adding on a red eye, keeping the red gem on his chest to symbolise Cyborg's red logo. His legs will kind of be referencing the canon that Cyborg sometimes uses in the comic books, because it does have these, leg appendages that come out and kind of stick out, so I wanted to keep that. I'm going to add some red circuitry underneath as well, kind of symbolizing, the fact that he is a machine. And with that, I give you our Cyborg rookie Digimon, Vic Borgmon. His name comes from Cyborg, Borg, and then Vic comes from his actual human name, his actual identity being Victor. So, Vic Borgmon. He is a hacker Digimon who absolutely adores all forms of information, and you will definitely find him around computers and pieces of technology like that. But don't worry, if he ever does get into a jam, he can help out with his boom cannon, which is a reference to the boom tube. So we have Nightwing and Cyborg done. So let's dive in now with our alien, if you will, let's do Starfire. Now, with Starfire's Digimon, I wanted to really fall into the fact that she is a princess. So I was thinking, okay, how do I symbolize princess without making it just look like Starfire? So I'm keeping the skin tone of Starfire, and I'm keeping the colour palette of her normal clothes. However, the clothing for this Digimon is more referencing Queen Amidala's robes that we see in the first 3 Star Wars movies, episode 1, 2, and 3. Some form of royalty like that, kind of falling heavy into the royalty dresses. She has a band across her head with a green gem in the middle to symbolize, of course, the jewels that Starfire wears it when she's more older, more adult, sort of iterations of Starfire. There's going to be a leaf behind her. Now, honestly, the reason why I went with a leaf is for a few reasons. And that's because, first off, she is a lover of all things. Starfire's always been a lover of nature and animals and people and, all that sort of stuff. But I also made the leaf have burn holes in, if you will. And there's a reason for that too. Because if you think about a family tree, leaves descend from a normal tree. Starfire gets kind of like banished from her planet and gets sent to Earth and things. So I wanted it kind of symbolized a leaf kind of leaving a tree, being banished from the tree, and it's kind of symbolizing her family ties, the fact that her sister, took over and all that stuff. So with that, I give you our Starfire-inspired rookie Digimon, Corymon, which of course is a reference to her name being Coriander. Now, Corymon is a adorable little rookie Digimon, but don't worry, she absolutely can obliterate opponents with her Star Gaze obliteration. Now with that, let's dive into my personal favourite Teen Titans member, and I think one of the most fun Teen Titans member. We of course have Beast Boy. Beast Boy is a lot of fun. I adore Beast Boy, and he can shape-shift into lots of different animals, so I wanted to reference that. So with Beast Boy, I decided to make a kind of combination of animals all in one. We're going to give him bare feet, we're going to give him some form of like tiger claw, we're going to give him a crab pincer, we're going to give him a tortoise shell and some form of like dolphin or shark tail. He's going to have really big goofy ears, I'm going to give him a really goofy grin because it's Beast Boy. He's going to have a little horn on his head that pokes out through some hair. And it's going to be a combination of all of Beast Boy's, like, animals, if you will. I'm also going to make it so his torso and he'll have bands on his wrists and his legs to symbolize the more adult iteration of Beast Boy. I do really like the outfit where he wears red and white, so I'm going to go down that route. So keeping Beast Boy's bright green, making sure his hair is a different colour, and things like that, giving him a shell, of course. But yeah, I'm just going to make him an amalgamation of all different types of animals, because literally that's what Beast Boy can do. So that being said, I give you our Beast Boy representation for Rookie Digimon called Lowfieldmon, which is actually a combination of his 2 names, because his name is Garfield Logan. So Garfield, Field, and Logan, Lowfieldmon. I know I switched the names around, but Fieldlowmon didn't sound that great to me. So this Digimon, of course, is an amalgamation of all different animals, and his more dominant attack will be with his pincer. Whenever he gets himself into a jam, he's gonna have his beastie claw snapper. Honestly, I absolutely adore this Digimon, it's one of my favourites. So that's our 4 main members down, and we only have 1 left. So let's talk about Raven. Raven, of course, is a Digimon who's all about, doing magical spells and being dark and twisted. So I really wanted to capture that as well when it came to, her design. The Raven-inspired Rookie Digimon will be an absolute loner. So I'm gonna capitalize Raven's clothing here, being obviously, big, like, some form of, I don't know, dress cape thing that she conceals herself with, making sure that most of her body is concealed in this. I'm going to have a little raven gem with a raven shadowy figure, silhouette on her chest, because that's what a lot of times Raven has. She's going to actually have a raven head on her head, because why not? And of course, I'm going to give her hands more bird wing sort of structure, more than actual humanoid hands. I'm going to give her 4 red eyes to symbolize the fact that Raven's the daughter of Trigon. But overall, I'm going to keep a nice black and purple, dark blue color palette, keeping some grey skin there for Raven, and of course the eyes being bright red. And with that, I'm gonna present to you our Raven-inspired rookie Digimon, simply just dubbed Ravenmon. Ravenmon is one of the most terrifying rookie Digimon ever to dawn upon the digital world, because she knows dark magic, and you do not want to be around when she unleashes the feathers of the mystical Raven. And there we have it, guys. We have our 5 main Teen Titans turned into rookie Digimon. Do, of course, let me know what you guys think of this video. I'm trying to not make these videos too long and trying to, just kind of blow through them. Let me know if that's working. Like I said, we will definitely dive back more into these Digimon later down the line. I want to give each Digimon an in-training and a champion form. I want to fuse them together. I want to give them armor evolutions and all sorts of stuff. And I feel like Digimon's going to be a big feature on this channel. I've been drawing live on TikTok as well. So definitely make sure you check out the Tiger Entertainment Network on TikTok. That's where I talk about all different types of things, all my different types of channels. But whenever you see me live on a Tuesday or a Thursday on TikTok, I'll be drawing one of these. Several of my viewers on TikTok actually watch me design most of these Digimon that you saw in this video, so definitely check it out. With that being said, though, I do appreciate everyone watching this video. Do hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell if you guys haven't already. We're of passion, everyone. I do love you all, and I shall see you guys in the next video.